For one, look at you. Tuesday in America. Let's get our motivation going, y'all. Y'all see that stuff about survival living? Got arrested for stabbing somebody, I guess. I don't know the details. Hmm. Metal. It is going to be hot as fuck today. 96, I do believe, is what they're saying Springfield is going to be like. Arkansas is about to have a heat index of 110. Tiger. Yeah, Metal, I don't know. I don't know the specifics of it. Backwoods sent the screenshot, I guess, of his arrest in the newspaper or whatever. America. What makes today different than the last 5 days then? The amount of clouds. That's about all I'm seeing. Hold on. Let me check before I give a number. What's up, buddy? Gratuitous puppy cam. All right, so as of right now, there is not a single cloud in the sky. So, and they're saying this isn't even the hottest day of the week. We're supposed to get another a hotter day than this here coming up sometime in the 7 day forecast. I didn't stick around long enough to pay attention to the 7 day forecast, though. I only care about right now and today. That's it. Tomorrow is tomorrow's problem. Say the seeds that I ordered from Seed Supreme when I ordered my new batch. The Bruce Banner regular seeds that I got, none of them popped. Well, the one popped and it only got about a half-inch big, and then it kind of shriveled up and died on itself. So I sent a very friendly, informative electronic mail to them yesterday, last night actually. I did it. Told them the issue. I was like, I got white seeds. They're fucking tiny. 7 out of 8 didn't even pop or germinate. They kind of rotted down into nothing. So I got the email this morning. I have 10 new seeds on the way. So I ordered 4, paid for 4, and then I got 4 free. Planted all of them. None of them took off. So now they're sending me 10. So good shit. Appreciate you, Seed Supreme. Good customer service. Thank you, thank you. So we'll see how those turn out. Someone is dumping their brush on our property. Oh hell no. I mean, it's the effort that counts. Master Shredder. But it said 2 to 5 business days, so hopefully next week we can we can try again. Ascertain. Need to get you a trail cam out there, Tiger. They're only like 70, $80. The kind that it only takes pictures for movement. It'll save it to a memory card, and it'll text the picture to your phone. So if somebody gets a flash and they go out there and beat the fuck out of your camera, it doesn't matter because you will still have all pictures through text message. America. Right? Get you some of those shotgun traps. Those things are the shit. I want to get some of those. You put the blank shotgun shell in there, tripwire and all that other shit. Look at Anthony breaking the law. We got any police in here? Anthony's breaking the law. Somebody go arrest his ass. Silverback. Henry K. Golenkef something. What up, Henry? Richard. America. Y'all know how this shit works. We might have some company up here. We might not. It's going to be 300,000 degrees today, so. Right? Tell him, Ascertain. Ascertain, you're a Fed, though. You don't really have jurisdiction to give traffic tickets. You know what I mean? Polish? Right on. We might be related. How many of us does it take to screw in a light bulb? What's on the agenda for you people today, or at least the 7 people who aren't communist in this chat right now? Got an APB out on Andy. It's fucked up. I still never got around to mowing. I was gonna do it this morning. Finish painting the barn. Good times. I pulled the weed eater out. I got new string in it, and I filled it full of gas. Now it's just sitting there. It might fuck around and be sitting there till tomorrow at this time. You live under Anthony's driveway? Well, I hope he squatches your bitch ass for being creepy. Squatting son of a bitch. Just finished cutting a 60-foot bush. Good times. Henry, you're in land right now? Yeah, that's right. Delete it. Because you're fucking silly. Yeah, trying to be clever. Looking hella retarded. 29 people, 10 thumbs. The communism is strong with you freeloading sons of bitches. What are we talking about, y'all? I'm just here. It's early as fuck. I think all my people are still asleep. Dehydrating onions? Hell yeah. Smoke Shack smells bad. So I got my dehydrators right there. I need to do some fucking. How long does it take onions to grow? Can I leave onions in the ground for about 2 years? Or do I have to harvest them after a year? Because the ones I planted in the spring, they're only, you know what I mean? They're tiny as fuck. They're still not even half an inch, maybe. What up, Gypsy? If I don't have to take them this year, then I'm going to leave them in. I've never dehydrated onions or garlic, so I don't know if I like the smell or not. But we'll find out. I like the smell of garlic, regular garlic. Did your onions yesterday? Good shit. Watch for seed heads. Let's go on a field trip, y'all. Got to get motivated before we do. America. 37 people, 13 thumbs. Jesus Christ. What's up, puppy dog? I'll be back. I'm coming right back, dude. Chill the fuck out. Y'all got to look at the ground so you don't see my unmentionables. Sup, duck? Y'all like to see Hillary and Brigitte this morning? Or not Hillary, but Michelle. What up, goat? Pakistani pornography. Brown chicken, brown cow. Here's my onions. I got 2 seed heads left, but they're not dry. They're not ready to pluck yet. And I've got some red onions that hopefully will be throwing seeds here pretty soon. But all my other stuff is still pretty small, so I'll probably leave it in there till next year. I got my purslane right there. Big old purslane. See where that one's not bad. That's the biggest one, but they're most of them are like, oh shit, my bad. Most of them are about this big, so they're tiny as shit. Let's see, we got that one right there, but that ain't nothing. So yeah, I'll probably leave those out here till next year. Mother freedom, hell ballet. Excuse me. What's up, buddy? See, I told you I'd be right back. Some of this amaranth is looking good. I am getting these fucking things though. critters sticking my leaves together. All right, we got a baby lightning bug right there. We got a ladybug right there. Do your work, woman. What's wrong with you? Let's see. Whatever that thing is eating critters. So there's that. We got a few basket worms this year. Not too many, though. Only one tree so far I've seen's got them. Lug Nut, what up with you? Slightly bigger than golf balls, kept the green tops too. What up, Teresa? That work gone. Right on. Yeah, I got the little propane torch for soldering and shit. Imagine that it's India and burn the whole fucking tree down. Yes, dear Mr. President, can we please bomb India next? Please and thank you. Whatever y'all want to talk about, throw it out there. 4 rules in this chat. Don't be a sexual deviant. No racist shit. Do not spam the chat and be over 18. Other than that, we're talking about whatever. America, proof of life. We might have somebody up on the panel today. I don't know. It's always a 50-50. You see that Indonesia has officially made LGBTQ plus and sympathizers and supporters of a threat to national security in Indonesia. So homosexuality is terrorism in Indonesia. Motherfucker thinking about moving to Indonesia. Not gonna lie. Picture's really small. What you talking about? Which picture? Every once in a while, I will watch the BBC news that we got in here. So we'll get stuff from Africa. We'll get stuff from Japan. All kinds of crazy shit. And I guess I don't know how India works. I don't know if it's a president or a prime minister or I mean I don't fucking know what their official title is, but whoever has authority in India, he's trying to push a policy of cleanliness. It only took them what 5,000 fucking years for government to hey, we fucking stink. Maybe we should wash our asses in our streets. You know what I mean? I think it's too little, too late though. Cam of the trees. I don't know what you're saying, Lugnut. Red Bull Princess, what up? Birds are extremely happy this morning. Is everyone else seeing the same thing I am, or am I just fucked up this morning? Are you looking at trees? Because that's what we're looking at. I can't go sideways. Look, see if I turn my phone sideways. YouTube is pushing this vertical shit hard as fuck. Can't do a regular full screen live from this. It sucks. YouTube's trying to compete with TikTok and all these other fucking retard channels because most people on this planet are fucking retarded and have no attention span. So they're trying to cater to the special needs crowd. Mm. Yeah, it's super gay. No, I'm looking out a door. You'd like to think so, Mother Freedom, but I don't know. Communism has longevity. Yeah, we're no windows on this property because everybody I know is going to try to lick them, and I'm not trying to go behind everybody and clean up every fucking window every time I got company. You know what I mean? Goddamn window lickers all over this place. America. It's still early. We're not even at 8:30 yet, are we? Oh, 8:33. Right on. All my windows tasted like clear. No matter how many I bought, it all tasted like clear. I think they used the same recipe. What are we talking about, y'all? I'm just here this morning. Comes back to the same picture. Well, that's because I'm not moving my phone. America. If somebody jumps on the panel, I'll turn the thing back around and y'all can be creepy and look at me and not say shit. Fucking lurkers. But yeah. I'm getting anxious as fuck though. I want to do something, but it's too goddamn hot to do anything. That's very presumptuous of you, sir, to assume that I would be on here in 10 minutes. I've already been on here for 24. Ain't nobody trying to hear me for no 30 minutes. Nope. 3 cigarettes and some water, and then a gram and some change to the face. All right. Back been sanding. Right on. Wife headed to work. She can't see you, Teresa. Unlike some of y'all, she doesn't look at her phone when she's driving. Mm-hmm. Edward, what up? How are the ladies coming? I ain't seen a video in like 2 weeks or so, it feels like. Silverback, get a hold of Hillbilly. Or Hillbilly, is it okay if I give Silverback your phone number? Would that just be easier? I could just do that. Lost the plant last night. Give him your, got you. I'm sorry for your loss, Edward. I too have felt the loss that you're experiencing right now, and I know it's hard times. But there is another side, you know. There is another side. You'll get through it, man. It's tough now, but you'll get through it, I promise. See, I haven't lost a whole plant in about 7 years. You got your shit caged up, Edward? Tomato cages, at least? Something? Knock on wood. I've, out of probably 400 pounds throughout my lifetime, not at one time, I've lost maybe an eighth to a quarter to mold or mildew. But wind has took so many fucking plants from me. Especially coming up. Flower starts here in about 2 weeks or so. Branches are going to start getting heavy. I got my plant yo-yos hanging from the ceiling. I got my tomato cages in. I got my cow panel cages in. Should be good to go. Where you at, Lugnut? Leanne, what up? Newcastle, Delaware. Ah, in commie country. Hold on a second, plant. Shit, that ain't bad. Yeah, I had a Skittles. 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 That was fucking, I don't know, it was probably 3 weeks away from harvest. And we got a storm that came through and knocked off 70 of the branches, just laid them fucking flat against the ground. I mean, you can be a patriot. That doesn't mean that you don't live in a communist state. You know? Stephanie Lake. Guten Tag. Dave! Dave. There was nothing in that. America. It's okay, Lugnut. There's a shit ton of patriots in here who live in communist states or surrounded by the ice wall. You know. Your zucchini plants got. What you mean, Stephanie? Yeah, very few of us actually live in America, but 350 some million of us claim America. So it's, I don't know, it's weird. You're a country boy at heart. I mean, I don't know if you know how specifics work, but I'm a billionaire Nigerian lesbian at heart. You know what I mean? That doesn't make it true. Dave, you do live in the wrong time zone. Fine Wart. Yeah. What are we talking about, y'all? 32 minutes up here waiting on Hillbilly, who's going to jump up here for 3.5 minutes. And they're like, all right, I got to go do something. Grandma Banana. Yep, see, and now you to go because you're a fucking deviant piece of shit. Look at you. Look at you. Couldn't help yourself, could you? Oh, I think Trump trolling them was fucking hilarious. Spain won the deal, right? And Trump wouldn't leave the stage. That's fucking hilarious. Fuck Spain. America. 26 people, 24 thumbs. I can live with those numbers. I'm at 68%. We'll give it a couple more minutes, see if my phone is charging or dying. We might go out in the yard before it gets 10,000 goddamn degrees. You see 25, 25. I see 26, 24 now. Now I see 25, 26, 25. There's one communist in this chat. A lone communist. I bet you it's one of those people who shouldn't be allowed to vote. The numbers don't really mean shit though, because whenever I end the live, it'll be like, you've got 30 thumbs, but you've only had 7 views. You know what I mean? Stupid shit like that. And it'll say this was posted 54 years ago. So yeah, you can't trust the fucking numbers on any of that shit. They don't mean nothing. It's the algorithm. They're trying to get away from profanity because there's a lot of big channels that I watch that are like, 70, 80,000 up to a couple million. And they're all getting extreme. Like, they're my kind of people. They fucking talk like I do. You know what I mean? But now every one of them who used to have free speech and fucking cuss and do all this other shit, they've completely backpedaled and stopped profanity 100% on their channel. They're like, oh, if we cuss or use too much profanity now, they fucking demonetize us or the algorithm doesn't push us. And to that, I say, YouTube can eat a bowl of dicks. I'm gonna fucking talk how I talk. If I get suppressed for it, so be it. My people know where I'm at. Right? Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Yeah, they're trying to get away from it because too many of these Karen ass bitches who want to let the internet babysit their children. We see them in here, everyone. Don't cuss. There are children on here. Bitch, get your kids off the fucking internet. So, yeah, because people don't know how to police their own fucking children or pay attention, society has to change to suit the sensitive sons of bitches instead of them fucking retards just changing the goddamn channel. Son cusses as much as I do, but he's a soldier. He's an army man, and he knows when to turn it off. He's better at turning it off than I am in public. We gave him one cuss word a year. As soon as he turned like 12 or 13, we gave him a list of like 3 or 4 cuss words. Like, these are the words you get to choose from, pick one. And as long as you use this word responsibly, you can say it. And we went like that. 13, boom. All right, pick another cuss word. You're allowed to say this. That's how we did it. You got to earn it. Show us you know how to fucking use it, and you can use it. Right. I don't drink though. I smoke like a fucking freight train. Did he pick shit as his first word? I think he did. Said this was fucking 11 years ago now. 10, 11 years. So I was like, shit, you can say anything you want as long as you learn to use it responsibly and when to use it. That's the whole thing. Like, y'all see how I fucking talk on here. If you come to my house, this is how I talk. This is how the wife fucking talks. This is how my grandma fucking talked. But if I'm at the gas station, I don't talk like this. America was cracking. OG Texican. Switch your A to a U because you're saying it in the past tense. I'm just saying. Justin Powers, yes, it's not new. I've been doing this. This is my 6th year of doing YouTube bullshit. It's not new. Hundreds of channels. A lot of y'all in here regulars, y'all know. Hundreds of goddamn channels who just disappeared because medical misinformation, talking about the shot. You spell how the fuck you want. Oh, well, you're retarded. And you even speak at a 6th grade reading level. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you have any kind of pride in anything, you should probably lose that because you're fucking retarded. That's just my opinion, though, you illiterate fuck. All right. Ohio, what up? What am I doing outside? I'm squatting. Is what I'm doing. Leslie, do as you're told by a government that don't give two shots about you, bitch. Wow. OG Texan. Wow. You are full blown retarded. Is OG the name of the website that you strip on? Only gays? Weak ass dog? Probably like his bitch ass owner. I'm hey, I'll take that because you spelt everything correctly. You know what I mean? Congratulations to you, sir. I knew you had it in you somewhere. I still have a few hours left to sleep. America, you getting stormed on Ohio? We still ain't getting shit. It's dry as fuck. It's dry as Texican's girlfriend's vagina when he starts speaking retarded English. You know what I mean? No humidity. It is helping the pool dry out or the pond dry out though, so I can get back in there and get to digging. Northern Wisconsin had 5 tornadoes last night. Damn it. Scares the shit out of you. Scared the shit out of guys. About once a year, we'll get a good crack that you feel in your chest. You know what I mean? What's up,
What
little
up, dude?
fella?
Can you hear me? I
That's all
suck
you
at what
got.
uh,
Try again, Texican. That was pretty fucking lame. You know what I mean? And 90% of my wife's family is Mexican. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
What up, Teresa? Hey, Ann. I didn't
You
want
got
to make Hut wait anymore for me, so I decided to jump on while I was still driving to my hideout location for the day.
you gonna go
Almost there.
hide in the trees?
You know, nice goddamn truck. Oh boy.
You are glitchy as shit, sir. You are one by two. You might have to
I
try to
gotta tell
jump
you,
back on when you get your hideout. Your signal is shit. Yeah, I don't know why people use that like it's supposed to be some kind of insult. Like most American whites don't have some kind of fucking other nationality in close proximity. You know what I mean? The assumptions are crazy. But what do you expect from somebody who doesn't know how to read, write, or speak English? So dark ass streetlights came back on. Damn. Say I officially checked so I couldn't be called a liar. There's not a single cloud in the sky right now. It's going to be a hot son of a bitch. They're saying Arkansas is going to feel like 110 today. And I do believe they said Springfield is hitting what I say earlier, 96 or 98. Either way, anything over 93, it all fucking sucks. It doesn't matter what the exact number is. It was already 78 degrees when I woke up this morning, like fucking 6 o'clock. I'm trying to stop smoking so many cigarettes. Live streams make me chain smoke like a motherfucker. Declan, Declan, a stereotype called you a bitch. You gonna take that? He's over it. It, no, you're still glitchy. You're a robot. Your picture is frozen. No, you're still frozen. Nope. No bueno, sir. What's the dog's name? Declan. I'm new. I passed by sometime wondering why 1775 was picked. Why not 1776? Because I am not a constitutionalist. I romanticize America when we were fighting to make it a country. When we were still shooting red coats in the fucking face to make this land ours. I think that was the best America there ever was. When we were trying to take it from England and make it ours. As soon as 1776 hit, yeah, we became America. Cool. You know what I mean? Right on. Marines, all that good shit. But That's when all the compromise started. You know what I mean? I'm a Bill of Rights guy, not a constitutionalist. Constitution is fluid, can change as the culture. You have an echo. You're gonna have to jump out. You're gonna have to jump out. Come back.
God damn it!
Yeah. Sounds good.
Power.
The freest the American people or an American people have ever been. 1774, 1775, when they were risking everything, lives on the line to make something of their own, to escape tyranny. That's when America was truly free. When they were actually putting their lives on the fucking line. As soon as we started doing paperwork, that's when our own country's tyranny began. There you go. Look at you. It only took you
YouTube wants us apart.
What are you singing right now? Because you're kind of creeping me out.
Well, I was singing how YouTube does together. YouTube wants us apart. I got to talk.
1776 was the start of bureaucracy. Exactly.
I know you're going to be upset with me, but I want you to be the first to know.
I cannot handle you telling me you're pregnant
Double
right now.
what I paid.
You're glitching out again. I can't hear a thing you're saying. Stop moving. Sit down, sir. Yes, but your picture's fuzzy. Oh, yeah?
With the woman I've been staying with, she proposed to me, and I can't do it. I just
You better be lying to me right now. Right. Shit. Yeah, y'all was about to see Hillbilly get cut like a motherfucker.
You ever see somebody get cut through a cell phone? You was about to.
Right. Boy. Those was jokes, y'all. Son of a bitch.
I got him. I got him.
That's how a motherfucker gets cut right there. See, you just learned something on YouTube today. This whole interaction was a how-to video on how to get cut. Do what Hillbilly did. You're gonna get fucking cut. Just
See how I did that, y'all? You see how I did that? Honestly, even if I did get offered twice what I just paid for it, I'm still moving. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't stay here. If I stay here any longer than I plan to be here, I'm probably going to catch charges. It's that serious right now.
masculinity.
It's that serious. So today and tomorrow, I have to keep myself occupied, which for about 2 hours today, I got that under wraps. I got a call, make a couple phone calls in another state. Tomorrow, I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to do with myself. And then Thursday, it's all about the packing, baby.
think I've done a silly thing. I've just started eating pistachio nuts, and there's 2 pounds. I've never had pistachio, so I don't know if they're good or not. I don't know what to tell you.
Gma, let me tell you something right now. You know what you need to do? You need to either go make me a sandwich, or you need to go make me some like chicken and rice. Okay? Right. So you need to tone it down because you need to like stand up and look me in the eye when you're gonna try to talk to me like that, man. All right.
Yeah, you take that. You take that, Nana. How you like them apples?
Just the blatant disrespect. You know what I mean? At least look me in the eye when you're trying to be tough to me. You know what I'm saying? Look me in the eye.
I mean, technically, if she's holding the screen, it's pretty easy.
Right? She could be as tall as she wants. Yo, I want to put words. Public service announcement. If y'all are looking for like towing, what do you call it? Like stuff. Ugh.
Going?
Ugh. I could see it through my peripherals. You're nasty, man. You are so nasty. Anyway, like if you need like hitches or the ball for towing, dude. I went because I had to get a new hitch, a new receiver for to tow that trailer with. So I go to U-Haul. Well, for the day before, I went to Tractor Supply. Fuck.
You froze right after you said fuck Tractor Supply.
So I went to U-Haul yesterday to check out the trailer and shit. Bro, I got a brand new receiver and the ball that goes on top for $40 fucking, dude. U-Haul, made in the USA. Don't sleep on U-Haul for accessories. I'll just say that right now.
We used to do we used to do hitches back in the day, and we did a lot of work for U-Haul. U-Haul's got some good shit. Some of their prices are fucking retarded, but U-Haul's got a nice little selection. Especially if you're near like the city, they got everything.
And they got a box for everything. They got boxes for cups, TVs, you name it. They got a customized box. I was impressed. I don't think I ever been in like a U-Haul store like that.
There's one in KCK that we used to go to all the time, and that thing was the size of fucking like a Walmart Supercenter. Just fucking boxes, blankets, dollies, all that fucking shit.
I gotta bring when I get out there, I gotta go drop the trailer off in like somethingville. It was like the closest U-Haul place. I don't even know how far it is yet. Fayetteville?
Fayetteville? That's Arkansas. The home of Walmart.
Ain't no way I'm gonna have to haul that thing to fucking Arkansas to drop it off.
What, a U-Haul?
Yeah, the trailer.
Oh, there's a U-Haul dealer like 4 miles up the road on the highway here.
Yeah, but not every U-Haul dealer accepts like one-way trailers or trucks.
Oh. I don't know.
It's got to be a specific place. But I'll find that out tomorrow, Thursday. But yeah, I was fucking shocked, dude, because I was literally just going there to, like, I was price shopping. You know what I mean? And I brought that dude outside and was like, yo, this is the truck. This is my truck. I'm hauling your trailer. Like, what do you think I should get? because this truck is so tall. I had to get like a 4-inch drop or 4.5-inch drop. Yeah, I was like, shit. Here's the plastic, Jack. Let's do this.
Yeah, we're all about that barefoot life over here. We reject foot prisons.
I mean, I got Crocs with no socks on. You want to see?
Ew, 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 disgusting. Look at those pampered little fucking rubbed on by Korean feet.
You just call me the K word, bro?
No, I just said that you get manicures and pedicures by little Asian people in masks because you have sensitive lady feet, while I got the feet of a goddamn man who does stuff. You mean you probably
Yeah,
got French
fucking
tips on them bitches?
a caveman. That's why I only showed you the bottom. But we're not talking about what fucking color polish I have on my toes. That's the stream we're going.
I like the sparkly.
I got some jacked up fucking toes. Y'all don't even y'all would be paying me to take the pictures off the internet. But we're
That's
gonna
why
fix that. We're gonna fix that.
shoes are what kill people's feet. Everybody's got these goddamn circus fucking freak toes because y'all wear these stupid ass shoes. You're deforming yourself to fit into society. How's it feel to be sheep?
I can't even argue because yes, I have destroyed toes, crammed in a fucking work boot for 14 to 16 hours a day for the last fucking 25 years of my life. Yep, my feet are fucked.
Yeah, that ain't natural, man.
And real about it, and I don't give a fuck. I love Crocs, love them. When I wear just Crocs for more than like 48 hours straight, the fucking pain in my feet just literally fucking goes away, man. My toes get spread back out. They look like a clenched fucking fist all the time. Why are you getting me fired up, man? Why? Why are you trying to do this shit?
If I'm being honest, I forgot everything that we were even talking about. So, what was the topic?
Oh,
See,
some about if I sold my property, you would slice my cut me.
you should have saved that for the group text and let Backwoods just snap the fuck out on you.
Oh, I should have, right? He would have fucking called me like that.
Hey, he might not be watching. You could probably still get away with it.
He's definitely still sleeping. He didn't have to do no properties today, so he was probably up till 4 this morning.
Or he's being a dirty little lurker. Work boots on your feet for 45 years.
That's exactly what I'm fucking saying. It's bullshit. And it's not even all right, listen. It's not even the fact that we wear work boots or that we cram our feet into fucking boots. How about these motherfuckers just start making boots that are actually the way that your feet are supposed to fucking be instead of cramming them in these fucking tight ass fucking boots?
Because you can't assembly line custom.
You know, that's right. All right, so let's dig into that fucking rabbit hole for a hot second. That just proves that we're just fucking, what is it, cogs in the wheel or fucking whatever? They all want us the same. Same fucking, well, if you're an 8, you're an 8. Everybody's the same. There's no difference between anybody. Just cram your feet into these fucking things and go work for the system. Who gives a fuck if your feet hurt? We'll just sell you another thing. We'll sell you another thing. No love. If you wear flip flops, you're a flaming homosexual, and I have zero respect for
Henry
you.
Ford created the assembly line and fucked up literally everything in this country, from houses to food.
You cannot be a flip flops. I just like that makes me want to kick the knee out of guys when I see them in public wearing flip flops. Like I just want to give them a little side kick to the kneecap and watch that shit blow out and watch them fall over. And then take that flip flop off their nasty feet and fucking side by side in the fucking face a couple times. Like, stop it. You're a man. Wear some Crocs.
Are you going through some things right now? It seems like you might need a hug.
I mean, maybe, but don't fucking touch me.
I mean, I wasn't gonna hug you. I mean, yeah, I wear some Jesus flippers from time to time. Chad gave me some hemp Jesus flippers that I gotta wash because as soon as you get them wet, they smell like grass. So
I can't. Nope. The Jesus sandals. No. Nope. Backwoods. Sorry. Not sorry.
yeah.
Silverback, you can still call yourself a man and wear Crocs. I'll die on that hill, sir.
Socks and
I
Crocs
will
for
die on
life.
that hill.
Denim shorts and a tucked in t-shirt all day long. I'm just saying, that's America.
You fanny pack wearing son of a bitch. I bet you do have a fanny pack off to the side, don't you?
Fanny packs are one of the most practical, ingenious ideas that have ever been invented.
You probably even got your fanny pack from cashing in your fucking Marlboro miles.
I don't smoke Marlboros. Ew.
I used to have, goddamn, I had a fucking Marlboro denim jacket. I had the Marlboro duffel bag. Hugs. I smoked a lot of motherfucking Marlboros back in the day.
Court, funeral, or a wedding are the only times your shirt should be tucked in. You pretentious dick.
What was the first one?
Court.
Oh, court. I ain't never tucked my shirt in for court.
What up, Nev?
One thing you should not do in court is swear. Do not cuss to or at the judge. Don't do that. Don't do that. You get contempt real quick.
Well, some judges are sensitive little pussies, so there is that.
She was a cunt. She was an absolute.
Well, see, that was the problem, right? What was the first word in that sentence? She. That's the problem right there.
They wanted to put your boy. Ow!
Donovan, what up?
I just flicked the fucking cherry of my bowl into my fucking hole of my crock and it burnt my toe.
Don't judges get voted in to work for us? Some of them do. Small town judges, like, those do. But the problem is that they usually run unopposed. You only have one option for the most part in small town America.
They were legit trying to put me in jail for 3.5 years for possession of an eighth in a bowl because I didn't do 75 hours of community service.
Well, I mean, that's kind of your fault.
When I did
You
have
should have done 75 hours of community service. I mean, damn you for it, but you're making me side with the judge on that one. Why didn't you do your community service, retard?
Because I had a job. And I was like, fuck them. What are they going to do? Put me in jail? Yeah.
Yes. Yes, they will.
Yes. And then come to find out, I had 2 outstanding warrants that were only 3 months away from expiring. And I got arrested again for trying to fucking save some chick that got beat up by her fucking fat ass fucking douchebag mullet of a boyfriend. I got arrested for trying to protect her. And it caused me nothing but problems. I should have just let the bitch get beat up.
No, you got arrested because you had warrants. The fact that you were playing Captain Save a Beat Up Bitch is irrelevant.
No, I got arrested
Yeah.
before they found out I had the warrants. They didn't find out I had the warrants till they brought me to the station and started booking me.
Oh, you should have ran then.
Bro, no shit. Like, they were looking for me, man. Fucking, I was leaving the house that I just sold. Before I moved into it, we were painting it one night after like 11 o'clock. And this incident had happened before that. It happened that afternoon at like 4 o'clock. So I left. There's 2 ways to get back to the condo that I was staying at the time. It was me and my 2 exes ago girlfriend. Either highway and get off the exit, or take a right before the highway and take the back road. She went straight. I went right. About 2 minutes after we separated, she sends me a text because she had gotten off the exit. She's like, "There's a cop sitting at the end of the exit." Didn't think nothing of it. I take the back road, and fucking there's a cop sitting on the little pull off, and fucking boom, pulls me over. They were looking for me, motherfuckers.
Yankee Backwoods sent us the link to it, but I don't know the specifics of it. Yes, Survival Living. I guess he stabbed somebody.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
I don't know the specifics. I don't know if it was a road rage or a trespassing thing or what. You know what I mean? I just know
According
he's in
to
jail.
the article that he sent us, Survival Living went. There was a dispute over a vehicle. Survival Living went back to this guy's house, kicked in the front door, and stabbed him, and then took off. The victim was brought to the hospital where he later died, and they found Survival Living in a hiding out somewhere nearby in a position. And when the cop showed up, he said, "I'm the guy you're looking for."
Hey,
I mean, we and listen, I'm not, but we don't know the details. I mean, if you went back and kicked in the door and stabbed somebody, you're kind of fucked. But I mean, there is stand your ground and fucking. But that's like
home invasion.
in the
That's
moment.
premeditated. You know what I mean? And that's full blown fucking murder over some stupid shit.
I used to watch him like pretty regularly, to be honest. And
I ain't watched him in
I
years
know,
because I thought he was a pretentious douche, like I do most people in the prepper community.
I know he was going through some shit, health wise, a while back. He had some health issues, and he was struggling finding work and shit.
JoJo,
I think because of his health issues. But, yeah, shit's crazy, dude. What up, JoJo? Look at the YouTube channels, right? We've had fucking chomos to murderers. You know what I mean? People just fucking.
while you're not doing Halloween. Too many crazies out these days. What up, Pat? The only reason I don't do Halloween is because I literally can't. Ain't nobody coming all the fucking way out here. You know what I mean? Shit.
I mean, shit, my property, that'd be the perfect place to do like a haunted walkthrough type shit. You know what I mean?
I want to do a haunted forest. Like I said, if I ever own a campground, I want to do a haunted forest.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna do like I'm not gonna get like Halloween extravagant, but I like those like the plywood cutouts, like the silhouette shit. So probably do a couple of those just randomly out in the woods, like maybe a fucking like a miniature Sasquatch or a fucking coyote or something like that. Just shit that even I even want to be startled from time to time. Be like, oh shit, fuck.
Get you a 3D printer and just start making you some fucking life-size dinosaurs and fucking cryptids and shit.
You know, like Jurassic Park lizards and shit. Fucking bearded dragons.
Some skinwalkers. Maybe get you the Mothman or something. You know?
Oh, do a zombie setup, dude. Them fucking
What's scary about banjos days? You got to embrace the banjo. If you embrace the banjo, you'll a whole new world will open to you. Don't be scared of the banjo, bro. We take all kinds.
it's just certain songs that you hear played on the banjo that should concern you. Certain melodies, if you hear when you're in the woods, you know what I mean. You might want to look around, but for the most part, the banjo is a safe instrument. I wish I could learn the banjo, man. That shit. I ain't got the brain function for that shit. Man, I wish I could spin a camera.
It'd be a piece at a time.
What?
If you 3D modeled something, I watch a whole bunch of channels that they 3D model like Warhammer shit, and they do life size. So she's done like a couple 11-foot tall fucking Warhammer action figures, you know, shit like that. Just do it a piece at a time. Make it like Legos.
The material though would cost you a fucking fortune though, wouldn't it?
But what you'd be able to sell that for would be far more than what you spend on material, and you'd have a life size fucking deal. You know what I mean? So, and you can recycle you can melt down all the extra shit and keep recycling it, rethread it.
Oh, true that. We were talking before about that shit. If you could to make plastic use, like who knows? Maybe if you melted down like 70% plastic water bottles and 30% fucking laundry detergent plastic water bottles, that would make like a, you know what I mean?
Don't make me get the goddamn hose.
Who are you talking to?
They know who I'm talking to. $30 people, 35 thumbs. What are we talking about, y'all?
Some pretty good numbers. It's getting humid as fuck. It's weird. Like it's cloudy as shit right now. We got rain coming in. this afternoon. That's or like now into this afternoon. That's bringing fucking humid ass air, and then there's another front coming right behind it tonight. That's going to get rid of the humid air and bring in drier air.
Good times. I sent a link yesterday. I guess New York State has officially put an AI robot as a teacher in a classroom somewhere. And it's creepy as fuck. Super fucking creepy. There's shorts about it all over the YouTubes right now. Or at least in my feed there was all day yesterday. I was seeing that shit.
And it's actual. It's not just made up bullshit. Because
I sent you
I
the
don't know
link.
what
Okay, did you? No, it's the same people who make the sex robots, but they just made this into a teacher's assistant, and it's fucking. They got it in the classroom in New York State now.
That's unreal.
All I see is a bunch of fucking kids beating the shit out of it, and it's. I understand your feelings, but can you please sit down as they fucking dismantle it and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Please stop
Throw it
that.
out the fucking window.
We're entering into some dangerous territory, man. That before, and I say we as in the culture, right? But before we know it, we're gonna regret every fucking step that we took into this artificial intelligence, and
Oh,
then
and it's
it's
going to
gonna
be
be
too
too
late
late.
to do anything about it.
There was a
They said
movie
no
that
more
came
hot
out that
people.
I watched. Oh, that fucking movie, Megan Fox, Subservient.
Yeah.
It's dude, predictive programming. I, I know I've said it before, and I'll say it till I can't fucking talk no more. That they literally show us and tell us what they're gonna do or what they are doing in our face through entertainment, and this shit actually fucking is happening. When you see it in a movie, and you're like, "Oh, haha, imagine that."
There are already, I can't remember the exact number. I want to say it's about 7 million American people already have AI girlfriends. The little app that you get on your phone. Yeah, it's one of those kind of things. And over in the Asianic part of the world, they're already selling those girlfriend robots with functioning parts. They're like, you know what I mean? About $200,000. That's the future. Robot girlfriends
two
is the
hundred
future.
thousand dollars.
Yeah, this shit's already available now. They've got porn stars and OnlyFans girls
Well, I
have
mean, if you think about it,
their likeness licensed, so you can pay the company and they'll make an exact replica of a porn star, bitch, and that's the robot you get. It's fucking yeah. This shit's fucking crazy, man. Welcome to the modern age, y'all. In Holland, they've got sex doll brotheries.
I mean, I guess from China's perspective, I guess
Louisiana, down in New Orleans, they've got a whorehouse that's nothing but sex dolls, and then they just power wash them between clients. Yeah. It's a weird fucking world we live in, man. America.
I'm very disgusted by what you just said.
All I can tell you is, ladies, if you don't want your future husband, boyfriend, or whatever fucking a robot, you better start making some fucking sandwiches. I'm just saying. You can't be mad at him. The trade-off between a masculine bitch that just doesn't know when to shut the fuck up wants to argue and fight, nitpick and nag all the time versus a robot you can press a button and make that bitch shut up forever. I'm just saying. You got some competition for the future. I'm just saying. DB, what up? The generation that thinks like that, though, X, is dying off. The generations that were born with iPads, they're talking about fucking aliens. You don't think they're gonna fuck AI? Half of them want to be cyborgs themselves. The future's fucked, y'all.
It's fucking.
You are froze and glitchy, sir. Matthew, what up?
No, I'm no. I'm no.
Richard, all y'all, what up? Live chat. How many of y'all are in top chat right now?
I don't know, man.
I mean, you already see people in first world countries don't give a shit about children. Birth rate is dropping all over the planet. Between abortion, homosexuality, and men just not wanting to put up with having another baby mama. I mean, children aren't really an issue for the future. You got robot puppies now. How many chicks you seen walking around with robot puppies talking about that's their baby, their emotional support robot? Same fucking thing. You know what I mean? You are glitchy and I cannot hear a word that's coming out. Your mouth
I
is
mean,
open,
ultimately,
there's
that's
no...
their goal.
Oh shit. I was gonna say, yeah, you're glitchy as shit. We already know that the globalists talk about depopulating the world. Bill Gates with all his fucking vaccines and laboratory meat. It's the exact same thing with the homosexuality, the abortion. You know what I mean? The nose ring having bitches who are man haters. You know, the feminist shit. You can't actually invade America and change anything, but you can start killing everybody off through their own will. You know what I mean? Set up a culture that promotes extinction. That's what we're living in right now. Every first world nation on this planet has a massive culture of self extinction. Whether it's because you're white and you're the devil or because you're on stolen land, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Self extinction is a culture in modernity. This shit don't make any goddamn sense. That's why we preach breaking your dependency. Unless you're willing to start doing what Uncle Ted did, all you can do is break your dependency. You're not going to stop it, but you can limit how much it controls your life, and all that's by choice. America. What are we talking about, y'all? Hot as shit today. Game plan? I have no idea. Today's going to be the hottest day it's been in a week. And then we've still got another hotter day than this coming sometime in the next couple days. I did all my domestics yesterday, so I might just do laundry today and go sit in the air conditioner. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta see how I feel when I push the button. Right. Yeah, the more you can do for yourself, the more you can go without. Yep. Stay hydrated. That's on the list. What am I at? 62% on the phone. We're staying. I already forgot what it was, but I think we're staying pretty consistent. Hang out here for a few. Laundry in the dryer now. Clothesline. Love the clothesline. I got to move that here sometime. I got to get some posts. I got to make a bigger clothesline, and it's going behind the house. So where the trees are now, once they're cut down, the clothesline's going to be in that general vicinity. Eventually, once we get that deck wrapped all the way around between the bathroom shed and the house shed, I got to redo the water heater spot. And I want to make a nice little just walk-in utility room off the porch, off the back of the shed. Nothing crazy, just enough to get in and do the work. Washer, dryer, water heater, and water softener. The way everything's still technically outside, but it's all right there in the same area. Not to ask drama, but was survival living not charged? I don't know if he was or not, Stephanie. I don't shy away from drama. Said I didn't know the dude. I thought he was a douche. So I haven't watched him in years. I don't know the specifics of it. Honestly, the thing that I'm more interested in is the chat that he has is probably going to be pretty fucking hilarious. Well, that's because I speak proper English around here, Lug Nut. You know what I mean? We're about our redundancies. One is none, right? Two is one and one is none. So yes, it is a hot water heater. Because technically, you could only, or you could have just warm water, and it wouldn't be hot water. So it'd be a warm water heater. So you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm I'm more interested in who's going to be talking shit in his chat and who's going to be riding his nuts. We all know how that screen worship works. The psychology of people. What are we talking about, y'all? America. Man, I don't know. I didn't recognize him in the picture, the mugshot picture. I had to click on his channel, like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember this fucking dude. I can't. I might have been on a panel with him at one time. I can't fucking remember. Take it easy, Stephanie. He was on. Oh, okay, yeah, I bet that's where it was then. Either Dangerous Freedom or On with Tribe. BDJ. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, I was on panel with him before. Yeah, because yeah. Fuck that dude. Yes, it's all coming. I remember him. Yes. Well, my perspective has changed now. All I've got to say is, ha, bitch. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember that fucking dude. Lurker lives matter, Stephanie. You are not alone. Lurkers unite. You ought to form a union. Yeah, with this heat, I don't even get hungry when it's this fucking hot outside. Everything just tastes too heavy. What are you doing? Lemon shots, Mother Freedom? Hell yeah, Steph. That's how you do it. Oh, damn. Fuck yeah, Yankee. Gonna be moving into that thing in no time. Have any of y'all tried that mushroom tea or that mushroom coffee? Not the psychedelic mushrooms, but the actual mushrooms. Sometimes it's good, lug nut. Let it growl. Sometimes a person needs to be hungry. Brother drinks the mushroom coffee. for months now. 7 years. Ew. Well, I mean, mushrooms are the superest of superfoods. Some say the original inhabitants of the planet Earth itself. Before 8:20. You don't do mushrooms, Mother Freedom? Get some shiitakes or some lion's mane going. I don't mind the taste of mushrooms. It's the texture I don't like. They got to be chopped up. I don't know, Richard. I doubt it since I had to ask the question. I don't know. People look at me. I can raw dog some mushrooms. Yeah, those. It's the sponge quality that fucks me up. Dried mushrooms, just like chewing on a fucking dish sponge. I don't mind the taste at all. I actually kind of like that little earthy aroma to it. It's the chewing on a dry fucking sponge thing that turns me away. River Rat, what up? Or was up? My bad. Eventually, I'm going to get around to getting those mushroom plugs and get the mushroom garden started down there in the Bug Island. Because that's 50% of its intended purpose is for mushrooms. So we'll see. Come springtime, I might order some plugs or some spore syringes and start getting that shit going. I know I'm definitely getting lion's mane. That is a definite. But I'm not sure what else I'm getting. I got to go through my list. I got it. I got everything written down in my homestead future planner notebooks of the varieties I want. So piece at a time. Papas, what up? Kroger carries lion's mane. Hell yeah. They've been using lion's mane as a treatment for people with like Alzheimer's and memory loss and shit like that because it's supposed to restore connections and shit like that potentially. Every single mushroom on this planet has a purpose. It'll either help you heal or cure something, or it'll flat out kill the fuck out of you. There is no in between. Every mushroom on this planet will do something for you. It'll fix you or it'll break you. There is no in between. Get her done, Tiger. Sure, zoom, zoom. See, Teresa, if you were out driving like you were supposed to be, you wouldn't have had time for company. Look at you. When you start deviating from your normal behaviors, You get random people show up. That's what you get. Hour 46, y'all. We talking about anything? It's just a slow, hot as shit day. Nothing I can really do. Laundry. That's about it. If I try to do any actual work, I'm going to end up waking up dead, and that would ruin my week. America. Yeah, you do, Yankee. You doing a smoker or anything like that there, Yankee? Barbecue pit or something? 102 there today. Yep. Too hot to do anything. Today's a sit in the creek or suck up some air conditioner kind of day. Perfect day for creek walking. Get you a cat. This time next year, Yankee's not even going to acknowledge us because he's going to come across some $100 million gun, fucking nugget. Red Horse Homestead, 2Ds. Still got to water the animals. Days this hot. Filled water twice. Yeah. Yeah, them goats have been going through that water quick as shit. They're getting twice a day fill ups. No aspartame. He's going to cut his past life out completely, and he's going to go find him some Anna Nicole Smith looking chick down in Bora Bora in a G string and forget everything ever existed before 2026. I mean, he can't take it with him. Yeah, check it out. Red Horse Homestead. Beautiful fucking country up there. I mean, it's not as pretty as the Ozarks, but it's pretty goddamn close. Just remember, I was always nice to you, Yankee. I ain't never said a bad word to you. I mean, I think I even helped you scrub your van. You know what I mean? The one in Kansas. What are we talking about, Richard? No, Yankee is in the Colorado, up in the Rockies. I'd say Colorado and Utah are some of the prettiest country in this, you know, country. If it just didn't have people. Zion National Park. Yeah. If I was one of the original settlers, Zion National Park would have been. I would have. That's mine. That's all me. You know what I mean? I'm putting a fence around all this shit. Stay out. Yeah. Red Horse Homestead. Two D's at the end of Homestead. All one word. I grew up watching the westerns, so it's been romanticized in my head since I was a child. Anybody who grew up watching westerns, that's pretty much what you're looking at. Utah, Colorado, maybe a little bit of New Mexico, but yeah. Drove through there a couple times. Fucking beautiful. Eureka Springs. Well, he did that even back in his first term. He was doing that. He was saying national parks have way too many restrictions and way too much land. So he did give leniency in his first term to the same kind of people, corporations, but he also gave some leniency to the dirty free grazers because of that shit that happened in what Texas or wherever the fuck it was, over those guys free grazing their cattle on state national park land, that type of shit. So, double edged sword. America. Yes, it is, Papas. Yes, it is. We're at an hour 56. We won't be on here too much longer. I would say 95% of the land in America is farmable. It may not be commercially farmable, but every piece of land, with the exception of being up in the mountains and shit, that type of shit where it's nothing but rock, certain elevations, obviously excluded. But if it's got dirt on it and it's in America, chances are you can grow on it. You may not be able to grow, like I said, commercially, but you can still grow on it. And it's like take my property for example, and the shit Hillbilly just bought. Y'all have seen my stuff. Some of y'all have seen it from damn near the beginning. This shit wasn't farmable. Some land you have to make farmable. That's why a lot of land is so fucking dirt cheap. Literally dirt fucking cheap. Is because people don't want to put in the effort themselves to make it farmable. They're like, oh, I want something that's already pre-done and ready for me to start doing. No, sometimes you got to drop down some trees and spend 4 or 5 years of amending the soil to create the environment to grow. That's the thing. That's how it should be. You've got to create the environment for self survival, especially back in those times. Bought like $500 of dirt this year, and that's a small amount, I think. That's why I say I need a minimum. If I measure stuff by the amount of bags that I need, I still need at least 400 bags of dirt just to touch what I'm wanting to do. And I know that'll never happen because that's fucking stupid expensive. That's why I rake my yard. I mean, I'm out here raking an acre and a half every 3 weeks just to make my own dirt. Sometimes it be that way. You know what I mean? I'm actually I if hugiculture, then I would be swinging from their nuts. I highly recommend everybody do a hugiculture bed. Like I said, it's only been a couple months, and mine are fucking amazing. Everything that I did a proper hugiculture bed in, I have not had to water at all, even when it's been in the 90s for damn near 3 fucking weeks now. Everything is, I can stick my finger in it, giggity, all the way down to, you know what I mean, to the knuckle, and it's still moist. It holds water fucking amazing. Hugiculture bed, y'all. Do it. Highly recommend it. Lug nut, that's what I got is clay soil, clay and rocks. every bed that I ever do for the rest of my life is going to be a hugelkultur bed, without exception. Take it easy, Yankee. Be safe. Hydrate. Sand for days there, sand everywhere. Build the. That's all you're doing is filling it with dead logs. So even if you've got sand, the logs itself will hold the moisture. You know what I mean? You put enough deep debris on there to make it act as a barrier to slowly drain instead of completely drain. Make them oval so you can easily get the right mower around. Yeah, I've got to go back in and retouch my mounds. They've already the way I'm doing it in stages. That way, it's going to be solid as fuck. So the first stage was only about what 3 or 4 inch bump. Well, that one I guess is about 5. But put it together, let everything dry. That way, it'll crack, and you can see where all the weak points are. And then you come back in, fill it with the soupy mud mix, fill in all the cracks and the crevices. You know what I mean? And then make it bigger. Eventually, by the time I'm done, the mounds I've got out there, I want to be at least 8 inches tall is the goal. And I say 8 to 10 inches tall and 8 to 10 inches wide is what I'm going for on all the mounds out there. That way it's a structure. You know what I mean? It's there. But you got to do it in stages because that shit cracks. You got air pockets and shit, so you can't just do it all at one time. It's like concrete. If you don't vibrate it, you'll get them air pockets and then the little tiny fractures. Same thing. So unless you got a way to shake it down, you just got to do it in layers. At least that's the way I'm doing it. There might be better ways, but that's the way I'm doing it. Did you just bruv me, Stephanie? Talking like a Brit, isn't it? Every time you do a layer, put a water on it. Yeah. I turn it into, I literally soup the shit out of it. That way I can pick it up and throw it down like a chili. Imagine it's chili. That's how I do it. That way it's easy to mold. Like I said, we got mostly clay, so it's nice and fucking. You know what I mean? I can smooth it out pretty goddamn easy. So mud is the cement between the log walls. No, chinking is what all's involved in chinking? It's clay, straw, isn't it? Something like that. Some people, I guess, different things in different places. I guess. Yankees got D blocks though, so he doesn't have to worry about the chinking. I don't believe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, mostly clay and straw. But I know some people use like fucking oyster shells and shit like that. Take it down to like a powder and make like a paste out of it. I guess necessity, right? Or availability, I guess, would be. 10:17 in the only time zone that matters. 2 hours and 7 minutes. Jesus. America. The calcium helps produce blooms of fruit. I got a whole bunch of eggshells. I got a little 3 gallon compost bucket that I've been keeping up by the house, so I can start keeping my scraps and stuff. I got eggshells like a motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie, eggs are cheap, or at least where I'm at here in America. It's like $1.80 for a dozen large eggs. At those prices, it's cheap enough to buy 2 dozen eggs just to go out there and throw in the compost pile. $4 for a fucking calcium boost. Yes, please. Mhm. Have I started an earthworm area yet? No. I've got the bucket for it. I just haven't got the bed that it's going to go in. I haven't got it filled up enough to place it yet. I'm only about half full. Everything, the beds that I've already got done, I can't. I don't want to dig into to put it in. I got to get a pipe. That way, it's not such a drastic hole. But I'm using a 3 gallon bucket as my little compost bucket in the rosemary and tea garden is where it's going to go. I've got it ready. I just got to finish filling up the deal. Which I'm as soon as I get the mowing again, whenever it's not 10,000 goddamn degrees. So here in the next couple of days when I mow again, I'll be raking and starting to fill it up again. I got some piles up front that I got to shovel into the truck and haul back, and a couple deadfall branches and some more logs that I need to put in there. So I got it ready, just not there yet. Do I compost? Yes. Yes, I do. I got it sitting over there underneath the tarp right now. Fucking Johnson grass, man. Be careful with how you use your straw, because once that Johnson grass gets to go into seed, man, it's good to have a little bit to feed livestock and shit, but too much of it will cause gastric problems in your cows and shit. Yep, greens and browns. But I'm hoping that I can hire Hillbilly sometime this fall slash winter maybe, and I want to go out there and take that the entire pasture down to basically dirt and just do a mass fucking clover seeding. That is something that I want to do this year. That way, come spring, boom, just got me a nice, beautiful fucking white clover carpet. Yeah, mites. Yeah, bad for chickens. Yep, yep, yep. That's why that front field I want to turn into a fancy hay field. It'd be a feed field. You know what I mean? Alfalfa, barley. You know, all the good shit that they charge stupid money for. Basically, I'm going to look into the what do they feed horses that sell for $1 million, got or for $1 million fucking bucks, and that's what I'm going to grow for my stuff. One of those kind of things. Is the clover just for clover? Yes, pretty much. Low maintenance. If it's clover, it will be clover forever. So I don't have to worry about weeding it. If I don't want to mow it for 2 or 3 years, the worst it's going to get is 10 inches tall, and it'll still look fucking amazing. You know what I mean? So it's one of those kind of things. I'm thinking about when I'm 80, 90 years old, do I want to be out there walking around that fucking pasture with a weed eater or a push motor or on a ride mower, what you know what I mean? With clover, extremely low maintenance for the rest of my life. Southern Missouri, Ozarks, America. Yeah, I like the aesthetics of clover, and it puts nitrogen back in the soil, so it's. mm, Everything about it is beneficial. It feeds wildlife. It brings in deers, rabbits, things like that. It creates a heat shield from the sun from your ground, so your ground's not going to cook. It produces its own nitrogen, sucks it from the air, and then puts it back into the soil. So it's fixing your ground as it grows, things like that. It only like 8 inches tall. So if you don't want to mow it, cool. It's not that fucking tall. You know what I mean? It can handle being walked on relatively easy. It pops back up pretty quick. You can mow it with if you those old school fucking mowers that's just a big blade that's a wheel, no motor, that's just a push thing. Clover is the best thing. If you've got one of those, shit, like butter. I mean, soft, easy to manage, self seeding. Hell yeah, Papas. You can buy a brand new one right now for like 70, 80 bucks. Name brand ones too. They still manufacture brand new ones, motorless push mowers. You get the little basket and everything to catch the clippings. A complete clover yard or field. That's all you need right there. Simple, easy, smooth as shit. We used to have one. The old ladies used it out here in the backyard in the pool area. I think she. Oh, actually, it might be over there in the fucking shed. Y'all seeing this new Oliver Anthony fucking drama with who's the other ginger? I'm having a brain fart. Tyler Childers. I guess Tyler Childers put some homosexual coal miners in his last country music video about love and shit. And Oliver Anthony said something about it in a song. it was like, ew. You know what I mean? Pretty much. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm I might get rid of the Tyler Childers songs in my music library. Not gonna lie. Might be donezo with that man. I mean, I get it, America, do what you want, but homosexual coal miners is not country music to me. So you have kind of invalidated yourself, in my opinion. That's why everybody's like, "Oh no, rap music is finally," or rap. Well, I guess it depends on who you're asking. But rap music hasn't been made the top 40 in the first time since the 1990s. Like, yes, it has. They're just calling it country music now. That's all it is. First harvest of the year. Damn it, Poppers. You're already harvesting? Are you outside? You're not outside, are you? See, we still got about 2 weeks before pre-flower kicks in. We might start a little early this year. I've been seeing some. We got some nice little fucking quarter-inch hairs popping off everything already, so we might start early this year. I've been listening to. You type Fallout Jazz. Excuse me. Whew. It's Fallout Jazz. It's like 1940s Fallout Jazz, and it's basically the video game Fallout style music, with the big band feel. I'll share a link to it as soon as I get off of here. I've been listening to that shit lately. A sweeter time. You know what I mean? Yeah, my 8 Bruce Banners. No, well, I got one left in the refrigerator. Do I? I can't remember. Either way, eight Bruce Banners regular seeds. Only one of them popped. It was barely a fucking quarter-inch, and then it shriveled up and died off. So all of those were fucking trash. I emailed the people last night. I was like, "Hey, I got some faulty seeds. None of these things popped. All this other good shit." And they're sending me 10 new seeds. I paid for 4. I got 4 for free. I told them, I was like, I paid for 4 and I got 4 free seeds, and none of them popped. All that good shit. So they're sending me the 4 I paid for, the 4 that were free, plus 2 to say I'm sorry. So I got 10 new seeds coming. We're gonna try it again. I can't pop as I'm locked in. I've got to lock in now, or I never will, man. You know what I mean? Like, my original strains were Bruce Banner and Green Crack. That was 7 years ago. You mean I've got to stop now, or I'll never find my forever strain.
Hey, is this more better?
It's a little gooder, yes.
I drove. I drove to another spot, another river. I like that other spot, except for, well, the service sucks, and the highway is at the top of that fucking hill, so you can always hear the highway when you're sitting there. Well, I started drawing up the new plans for the place, and I got tired of hearing the goddamn trucks going down the highway, so I left and came here.
Look at you.
And now it's
Now
starting to rain.
the time I got now is I've hopefully I want a Bruce Banner male. I'm gonna get the pollen from a Bruce Banner and use that as my my indica base, and then I've got a banjo candy feminized that I'm gonna use as my my bud base. So we're gonna impregnate the banjo candy with the Bruce Banner, and hopefully that hybrid will work as my forever strain. So we're gonna run a batch of seeds in a couple months. Well, you know, as soon as I get the seeds, I'm putting them in the ground. You know, in the ground. But hopefully, in a couple months, we can start. Yeah, I don't want to have to ever buy seeds again, and I don't want to have to manage clones. So, and from the way I'm hearing it, seeds in general, marijuana seeds for educational purposes only, all the way down to some food seeds. Like that's why you're seeing seedless grapes, seedless watermelons. They want to be able to control who actually sells the seeds. So if you grow
Yep.
your own, invest in seeds now because they might not be available here pretty soon.
Yep. I don't. One of us shared that into the group chat. I don't know who shared it, but it was that. It was that big black guy with the fucking dreads, right? That did that video.
Uh, I think he might have done one with it. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you sent
The
us
pretty
one
amazing.
from him about something else.
There was one from a British guy too. There's been a couple of them. I can't remember. Yep.
Yeah, and
Stop
like the
seed
funny part of that
distribution.
is,
They already got the farmland. As long as there's still people like us doing what we do, fighting this revolution, the Bill Gates types are going to be trying to come after us in any way they can. Stalking it to the rafters don't mean shit. I mean, being able to have, ooh, I bought a bucket full of seeds. That don't. You need to know how to process your own seeds. The whole fucking deal. Our grandchildren are going to live in a world where it's impossible to do your own garden, potentially. You got to get this shit down now, in my opinion.
it's really not that hard to preserve your own seeds. You know, nature does it on its own when you let something go to seed and fall into the garden, right? We anybody that gardens has seen that. You get rotten tomatoes, peppers, whatever, and then that's how you get your volunteer plants the following year. I mean, nature can do it. We can figure it out.
Papa's, I use Seed Supreme. They're American. It only took like 5 days, and they're the only ones I found. I mean, they got a decent variety, uh, but they've got a lot of buy one get ones on 4 packs and shit like that. And then if you spend so much, you get free seeds. So that's usually who I go through. And like I said, less than 12 fucking hours, I've got new seeds. Yeah, seed supreme. Yeah. Less than 12 hours after sending the complaint about the other seeds, those ones are already in the mail. Can't be mad at that. Free shit and customer service. Yes, please.
Good customer service will keep customers forever, man. My thing with my biggest, like 3 biggest seed, like choices that I want to make sure that I keep going is tomatoes. I fucking love heirloom tomatoes, cucumbers, and watermelons. I love me some juicy melon. You know what I mean? Y'all seen this? They got there's been this video going around. You take a watermelon and you cut it in half, and you like scoop a little bit out when you freeze it. You scoop a little bit out of the center, and then you pour in heavy cream in that little pocket that you made in the frozen watermelon. You pour some heavy cream in there, and then you just start like mixing it around with the frozen watermelon, and you make your own like watermelon ice cream / sherbet, whatever. That shit
I'm
looks really
thinking
good.
I got a couple watermelons out there that are only a couple days away from being ready. I got one in the fridge now. I'm gonna find one of those little plugs and then pour a bottle of fucking alcohol in there, put the plug back in, and just and then put a little spigot on it.
That shit fucks you up. I've done it.
We might have to do that for the harvest party.
You just let it drain out. You let it soak for a few days is what you do. Just let it soak into the fruit, and then you eat the fruit.
I mean, I'm
That's
not
the
going to
best.
do it. I don't like watermelon or alcohol, so I would just be doing it to be a gracious host.
So do it with a pineapple.
I'll cut a bitch twice now. Twice now you've demonstrated how a bitch could get cut.
For educational purposes only, y'all. Remember.
Yeah.
See, I learned how to play this game, man. I've been around long enough. You know what I mean? This is your fault. You molded this. You know what I mean?
I don't like your terminology at all. Don't clip it, America.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I want to get out of here, bro. God, I want to leave. Thursday, Friday can't come fucking soon enough, brother.
It's hot
But
and
yeah,
fucking
so
miserable. 5 foot away from me.
the what?
It's hot and miserable 5 feet away from me. The only thing that is protecting me from dying right now is the shade from that door. And I got a fan blowing right on my head. So there's that.
Yeah, that helps. I will I will be purchasing an air conditioner very shortly after I get to Missouri because that'll be the first thing that gets put in when the building gets built.
Learned by watching you.
But maybe by August it'll cool off a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
It will cool down by the second to third week of September is when it'll be like, all right, it's comfortable again, consistently.
It is what it is, man. I'm gonna be sweating out all of my Connecticutisms while I build my new house in America.
Yeah, let that American air filter through you, get all that communism out of your DNA.
Yep. I'm ready for the sacrifice. That was just a big ass clap of thunder. Did you hear that?
Did not. In the shade,
We're
it's
about
not that bad, honestly. Like in the shade, as long as you're under the canopy, it ain't that bad. Native was in here the other day, last week, wasn't he? Or he was in here before I got the strike, I think. So what, like 2 weeks ago? Ghost, I ain't seen Ghost in here in a couple months.
Oh,
He texted us. He's the owner of a fancy new business. For those of you who know. I don't know if it's supposed to be out there like that. But
if you don't know, now you know. That's what it's about, man. Growing and changing through this life.
we've seen people come and go, and over the years, we've seen people pop back in just to say hi. Amen.
I talked to he's a eh, he's like in between an acquaintance and a friend. And I used to work for him for a short while. He trained me back at Asplin when I first started there. He was my first foreman. So like we got a history together. You know, we've done some good work together and we've gotten almost into fisticuffs. But he had called me a few days ago and I missed the call and I was thinking about it this morning. So I sent him a text and was like, yo, did you need something? You know, like what's up? So he calls me and we were having a short, you know, we were talking on the phone short and he had asked me, he knew I was moving. So he like if I moved when I was moving. And like I was in the middle of talking to him, explaining, and he was like, hey, he's like, I sorry to cut you off. He was like, you sound so much different than you did a couple months ago. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you sound happy. I was like, what? I was like, you can tell that just from being on the phone? He's like, yeah, you don't sound, and he's Puerto Rican, so he's got like that Hispanic accent, you know, like a little bit ghetto. He's like, yeah, you don't sound like a miserable fucking asshole all the time. He's like, but go ahead, continue with what you were saying. I was like, damn, bro, like that's cool as shit to hear from somebody that you ain't talked to in like months. Be like, hey, you sound happy just over the phone. Good shit.
We've witnessed your transition of removing the stick from your ass. You know what I mean?
It wasn't as painful as I thought.
It's going in that hurts the most. Taking it out's usually what makes it feel better. Just saying.
Well, I mean, go, going in part ain't so bad either. It's keeping it in there. That's the part that starts to get to you. It's just keeping that thing stuck up in there. Oh shit! Drastic turn, y'all. Drastic turn in the live stream. But
That
yeah,
was the
man.
problem. He was just backed up. That was it. It was like the angry T Rex. You know what I mean?
Right.
As soon as everything got to moving, it was all good again.
I took the life version of Metamucil or whatever the shit is that fucking cleans you out. Laxative. I took life's laxative, y'all. That's what I did.
America, y'all need to grow up.
Yeah, I'm breaking up some more medicine, so don't go too far. Got, I got, I got a good rough idea. The plan's drawn out. I started making the list of materials before I decided to get out of that spot. So I'm gonna fuck around and do that for a little bit. Get that called up. See if they'll give me a price for that. At least to get us going. You know, I know I'll forget some shit. And
Anthony
and
over here
and
having aneurysms.
for the two of y'all, I know Yankee was one of them. I forgot who the other one was. That were giving me shit the other day about my 2x6 floor joist plan.
Oh, metal.
I thought about it. I thought about it, and I know where y'all go. I'm not going 2x10. I am gonna bump up to 2x8s because it's only gonna cost maybe $150 more to bump up, and that way, 100%. There's no problems. There's no questioning. There's no, oh, I wished I would have done that.
Are you calling the lumberyard today to get the pricing?
Probably.
I think they close at like 5:30. 5 or 5:30.
Yeah, I got time. I got to bump up the floor joist. I'm sure there's probably going to be a couple big girls coming through there from time to time. But I will get the sticker for my truck, 250 limit. Okay, so
I'm gonna
y'all
get
will
you
know.
you know the trucker chick, right? The little
Yeah.
silhouette that's been around forever. I'm gonna get you the fat trucker chick mud flaps for your truck.
Yes, the chunky girl mud flaps.
Yeah.
Dude, I was looking for them online, but I couldn't find them because I need like a special size, or I have to cut them down because I only got a single tire. They all come. Yeah, let's do it. I'll do it. I don't like fat girls. Just let's be clear. Fat girls, if you got a fupa, no need to apply. But I like girls. I like girls with some meat on their bones. You know what I mean?
What are we talking about right now?
What?
Ew. Take it easy, BDJ.
I watched what I was saying for the strike. You know what I mean? You're good. You're good. Recover. It is dark as fuck.
Other people's children, right?
Yeah. So if you're gonna get me mud flaps, we got to be like in the 16-inch wide territory. Nothing bigger. 20. Most of them come 24 by 36. And that's 24 is too wide.
Or just get the big ones and trim the sides down. Ain't none
Yeah,
rubber.
it depends on like you're getting a pattern on it or not. I ordered some that were 12 by 15, and it just looks stupid. The truck, I mean, it's like fucking putting a matchbook over the tire. It looks so fucking retarded. It's like no. I held it up and I was like, no. People are
You
gonna
don't
laugh.
have a
They're all
dually?
gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you.
I would assume that your truck would have been a dually.
No, it's just a 350. Technically, the chassis is a 350. The cab is a 550. I've only had one person. So y'all know I love my truck. This is a nice truck. I've done some work to it. I get compliments on it on the regular. Only one person was able to pick out that it was a 550 with a single axle rear end, and he questioned me about it. Like you know what I mean? Like like you, whatever. Like he questioned me on it, and I was like, I'm like that's because it's a 350 frame with a 550 cab. He's like, yeah, because they don't make 550s in single axles. And I was like, very good, sir. You know your shit. Yep. Young kid too, probably early 20s.
America.
America.
That is what's good about the F series all the way up. So like you could take the front clip off like a 550 and take it all the way down and put it on a 150 or a 250 and make the truck look completely fucking different just by switching the front clip over. And for the most part, it's all plug and
Like
play.
if I order parts for the if I order parts for the cab, cosmetic parts, mirrors, whatever, I can do it for 550 or an 04 350. It's pretty dope. So yeah, fucking. I just noticed the other day. I've had this truck a year, and it was parked in the driveway house, and I was sitting under the tree in the shade smoking, and the angle was just right that there's a fucking company name on the doors of this truck that like you can barely fucking see in the perfect light, and a DOT number up on the front fender.
Oh, the fucking sun stain from the sticker.
Yeah, I don't know if they like painted, like peeled it off and painted it or whatever,
Carl.
but you can like barely see it. I even forgot what it said, but it was something fire and
Not for
fire.
in the yeah. Yeah, you see a lot of those not for hires, especially around here. Around here, they got a lot of those livestock haulers where they take the diesel, you know, basically the Class B diesel, and then turn it into a pickup or a flatbed. So you got the double cab diesel. That's a fucking little flatbed.
I mean, shit. Honestly, I would love to come out there and pick up a job or two, fucking using the truck to haul something. You know what I mean? Hey, someone needs a trailer moved. You know, this truck is built to work. So last night I got under it in the driveway. Took the sway bar bushings down. I had just replaced them after I bought the truck, but took the sway bar bushings down. Fucking put grease inside of them, so the sway bar just had no resistance going through. You know what I mean? Torquing everything down, double checking everything. This truck does not drip a drop of fucking fluid, man. It's unbelievable how dry it is under here.
Papa's, I was going to send you the link the other day, but I will send you one.
Why? Why is that, Mother Freedom? Where's Mother Freedom from, anyway?
The other side of the ice wall.
What? Vermont?
The fictional land of Ohio. And they never
I scare
will.
you, Mother Freedom.
I protest and I boycott new cars, not just because I'm broke as shit, but any car, I'd say, I mean, you go back about 2018 and newer, it's a trap, man. It is a trap.
I don't like cars shit that I can't work on, man. This is the newest vehicle I've ever owned, and it's a 2004. That's a cutoff for me, man. 2004, 2005. They start getting into too much electronics and shit, man. I can't do it.
That's why we talked about it a little bit back in the day, a couple of us. It's what Obama did that cash for clunkers shit and wiped out what, how many millions of fucking cars, used cars, off the market to force people to go and buy these new pieces of shit. We need to see a resurgence of trucks and cars from the '80s and shit, just being restored and brought back.
I'm hoping once I get out there, I can find me like a mid '90s Ford pickup, like an F-250 or something, just for a fucking run around truck, property truck, whatever, so I don't have to work this as much.
Yeah,
And,
we
and
talked
those are
about
the
that a
best.
little bit earlier. It's looking like murder. Not for too much longer, Tiger. It's just a hot, yeah, kind of day. You know what I mean?
It's the opposite here. It's raining. Well, it's just light rain now, and I ain't got shit to do. I actually probably will go back to the house, and I got all my canned food in boxes, and I had somebody give me a bunch of totes, so I'm gonna transfer it from the boxes into the totes for traveling. And I'll ask you a question for chat too, I guess. Like, I gotta put totes in the back of the truck, right? I gotta stack them probably high, and then I think I have to put at least lumber on the top. But I'm gonna cover all the totes with a tarp, so just 100% sure that they're watertight. But you think that it's a safe play to carry the canned food, like all my fucking my food in totes in the back of the truck, or should I try shit in the trailer and carry like all totes of other shit in the back of the truck?
You're gonna risk. You're gonna risk. I don't know. If they're on the back of the truck, even in a tarp, they're just gonna be out there cooking. You know what I mean?
Right. But if they're in the trailer, they're just gonna be in there cooking with like zero circulation.
Is there room in your freezer to put the canned food?
There's room in the freezer that I could put like the dry goods in there, like boxes of stuffing, gravy packets, oatmeal, pasta. But that shit would be fine. Like, yeah, I don't know.
I say put
I'm not
both
sure
of the
which way's
totes
better.
and put the canned food in the freezer if you can.
Yeah, but why would I want that frozen?
But it's not going to be frozen. It's just going to be unplugged the entire time, the whole trip, except for a couple every once in a while. It's going to get refreshed. It'll never be frozen long enough to explode.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's best.
How
I
long is
don't
this
know
journey?
what's the best.
His journey is going to be about a week, right?
A
Ish.
little less, I'm thinking. Yeah, probably more like 4 days. Figure it's half a day, another half a day, so that's a day and a half, and then just from
Even
there
if
to there
just
is
well, even if it
a
was a straight
day.
shot through, it's what 21 hours nonstop straight through from there to here, right?
Yeah, yeah. It turned out with rest time, it turns out to be like 25 hours because I'm a bitch and I can't drive straight through. Can't do it. I think it would be all right. You know what I mean? If it was in the back or trailer, but I feel like the back would have
Well, what kind of canned food do you got?
more airflow.
Is it like a lot of
Oh,
specialty shit?
you name it: chili, bean, canned soups, canned chilies, canned vegetables, canned potatoes,
Well, I would definitely
gravy
say
mixes
that
or
has
great
meat,
jar gravy.
that has meat in it.
Uh,
Definitely put it in the freezer. The vegetables are way easier to replace. It's what you can find them for 89 cents a can for most vegetables, all the way up to like $1.20. So vegetables isn't really that big of a loss. But that meat, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Soups and chilies and shit. Yeah.
yeah, maybe the soup. the soups and the chili and shit. Yeah, that's good thinking. And I got I like to collect the shopping baskets from some of the stores from time to time. So I got a couple of them that I can I'll stack them in there.
Like I say, go through your stock because if you've got, if you've got 10 or 15,
Yeah,
cans
probably
of cheap
yeah,
fucking
5 days
food,
max. I would say
then
5 days
there's no
max,
reason to
and I don't
bring it.
even think it's going to be that long because
America, jar gravy. It was promised to us 3,000 years ago.
yeah, jar
You're
gravy.
starting to
But I am a little bougie on the jarred gravy though. If I'm gonna use jarred gravy, it's got to be Heinz.
only brown though. Brown gravy or turkey
Oh, I'm going
gravy
real
are
good.
the only acceptable jar gravies. If you eat white gravy from a jar, you're fucking nasty.
Well, goddamn, any service.
Well, that's fine because I'm going to hit the button anyway. So. Stay hydrated, y'all. Go do something.